Okay, I thought I was done with this game and this build, but today I played again on stream for just because there's nothing better to do. And I don't know, today was a lucky day. I feel like I made like hundreds of divines. I don't quite remember. I was trying to do some other stuff, I think, like reviewing a talk I had with my friend, which I thought was very interesting, personally. But, yeah, I got lucky with Valdo puzzle box openings. I will show you the clip. It's right here. Man, I'm always lost. Here we go. 557. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm opening random boxes, and out comes a foil mage blood. If you read the mods, I don't know how much you guys know about pricing Valdos. I think I'm pretty good at it because I run them all the time. That's all I've been doing since League start. Well, ever since I got to the end game. I know if they can be done or not. I know how hard they are. I know the risks. So I'm fairly confident I know how to price these things, and this is a risky but easy map. Risky because you can screw up if you're unlucky. But anyway, this is pretty much going to be the Mage Blood price with a 20 to 30 divine margin. I ended up selling it for a 40 divine margin because I was very, very hungry for divines at this point. I'll tell you why later. This was a lucky streak. Yeah, okay, I got a little bit excited. Sorry, you know. Doesn't that happen to you too?
This is the first time I ever fucking opened a foil fucking...
Yeah, I'm sorry for the swearing.
What?
I'm calmer now, obviously. But when this happened, I was not very calm at all. And
You sell this.
I say I sell it, yeah.
It's a
okay.
risky map. Someone's gonna buy it.
And they did.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I get carried away on stream because I'm just lost in the sauce, I guess. I priced at 205, but in reality it sold for 180.
That was a really juice
The
character.
guy who bought it was very... How do I put this?
This is
He
very
knows his
easy.
prices. He does not get
I think
fooled.
I could do this, but not for
Anyway,
200.
enough about that. I landed 1 Mage Blood, 2 Progenesis. The Progenesis ones I did myself. That alone was 160. This is about 180. I don't know. This shot my divine count up like the moon. However, I will want to warn you that this is not what happens all the time. Clickbaiters will make you think that way. I think if you have extra currency, you're bored, try it. Doesn't work out, don't do it. The majority of the currency I got this league was from buying maps from other people who don't want to run the maps, and you know how to run the maps, and you make the margin from it. I always recommend, if you guys don't know who to follow in this world, I'm not an expert, I just play the game a lot. One Mana Left. He's a real deal. Okay? I think in this day and age, too much information, too much clickbait. Discussed it with my friend who's younger. He knows more about the stuff than I do. I'm an older guy. I grew up in a time when the internet was simpler, when people didn't clickbait each other all the time like this in a race for, I don't know what it is, the currency, money, US dollars, views, attention, I don't know. It's too much for me. So what I do is I restrict my knowledge to certain people I think are good. And One Mana Left is good. He is genuine. He is doing it for money, yes, but he does it with a certain honesty and integrity that I find to be very endearing. And I learned almost everything that's good about the game from him. But he runs different builds. I'm just saying that as a general source of knowledge, this man is the good place. A good place for knowledge. Okay, so now to the other point of this, with all the extra currency, I was thinking, what do I do with the build? First of all, someone said, your build link is invalid for what I was running before. Yes, because I kept changing the name. It's not on purpose. It's just because reasons. I have a permanent link now. Click on any of this video, that video, this POE Ninja link. I'll open it now. It is a static link, I think. Yeah. So it's not the live version, but it's the version I had exactly as it is, without modifications, before I swapped to Sublime Vision. Okay? This character, it's about 600 divines, I don't know, I don't remember, did all the the lifting. It made all the currency by running Valdos here and there. No, it is not a 100 divine an hour. But it was fun. I had fun. Isn't that what matters? I made good currency. I don't get depressed over anything. In the game, at least. I think it's a pretty good build, right? And I played from day one. I recommend it. I don't know about now. Valdo map prices are a bit tight. There's a lot of people doing them now, for whatever reason. There were very few people doing them at League Start, which was the profit margin was a lot higher. That's why I started opening boxes myself. You can get lucky, but don't get caught up in that. The danger is actually not to lose. The danger is to win big, like I just did there. And now you're hunting for that hit again. That's when you start to lose big. So, Sublime Vision. Okay, with all the currency, I have a great moment where probably one of the highest ES tricksters in the whole server.
Right there.
He was very eager to buy that Mageblood map.
Just soon?
Yeah, sorry, I get excited. I'll let it speak for itself. I say you baller Korean, stacked cracked mirror build Yowzer. I just wanted to get a reaction from him.
This is too soon.
He says,
he just smiley face.
He just smiles at me. Yeah.
You stream?
He pays me the divines for the map. I'm okay with it. He's getting good profit. He's getting like 40, perhaps even 50 divines margin from this. I want him to stream. I want to watch him do it because I think it's risky, honestly, that map. And like a real baller, he does not reply to nobody's
by the way,
messages.
He's fucking lurking around. This motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Holy.
I swear a lot. Okay, so
fucking 30 divines, rips me off like oh.
Anyway, yeah, he completed the map, obviously. Then back to the Sublime Vision. This is the main point of the video. I keep forgetting. I ended up, I believe, selling my Awakened Multi-Strike along with a lot of divines. He's telling me to hurry up, but
deal with the devil.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to pack all those divines in one stupid inventory.
How much shit this is.
Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Yeah, so I wanted to try it very badly, the Sublime Vision setup. So there it is, and I ended up getting it. Whatever,
Purity
I got
of
it.
Fire.
I got a lot of this stuff. Got Purity of Fire. Anyway, what is the Sublime Vision setup? Some pictures do run it. Well, I think in short, what you are doing with the Sublime Vision setup is you have 3 pieces. 3. You need Sublime Vision. This is costing you 600 divines. Usually they call it a mirror. It's about a mirror. You have a 30% Cold Lightning convert to fire. Then you have a Watcher's Eye, the max roll of the same thing, which is combined 50. And then if you have a Lethal Pride that has Tempered by War, another 50. And if you have these exact 3 jewels, all of the incoming cold and lightning damage is converted to fire, which means you can ignore cold and lightning res and only stack fire resistances, and that makes it very easy to get what I think is a key thing to be tanky, 90 all res, right? If you don't have this set up, well, the more common way is to use Melding of the Flesh, which is what I had like from a long time ago, and that's the easy way, I guess you would call it. Which is one big reason why you run Aegis Aurora, because you need to pick one. You usually pick cold or lightning to get to 90. Okay, so with Aegis Aurora you pick cold. But with this setup, you only need max res on fire, and you only need fire res. The other ones don't matter. These don't even matter anymore. Everything is funneled to fire damage. I realize that's pretty strong, because if you have a Mage Blood, all you need is 1 Ruby Flask and Purity of Fire, which you have to run for this aura to work, and you're already at like 90 all res. I mean, that's it. That's all you need. You're done with LE res. On top of that, Cold Pen and Lightning Cold Pen and Lightning Pen don't affect you, probably the biggest benefit is fighting the feared with Shaper Balls being cold, Shaper Beams being cold, a series Storm Call being lightning. I'm not sure. Anyhow. But there's more benefits. Arctic Armor. Arctic Armor says less fire damage taken while stationary. Well, if everything's converted to fire, this applies to all LE damage now. You might as well say less elemental damage taken while stationary. That's very strong. And I also added this natural affinity. If you stay still, you get up to 10% less damage and 20% more damage. I think it's very strong. Another 10%. I mean, you stack this DR1 on top, 90 all res, you add this and that, you start to not take elemental damage at all. So I will try to tinker with it in the next few days, see what I can do with it. Is it worth 600 divines? Absolutely not. This is something I'm just bored. I'm thinking with that much currency, what the hell do you do with it? I don't think you need to buy mirror tier gear. So, I want to try what is... Oh, and one more thing is because you don't have to have so many flasks for your mage blood dedicated to elemental resistances. This means you can have some, you can play around a bit more. Like, I just tried Spell Suppress. You can drop in Jade Flask. And you can do whatever you want now. Because you kind of have, you feel like you have more flasks. It's almost like buying an extra flask slot for your mage blood. You can do it that way as well. I guess that's why it's worth 600 divines. It also frees up your shield slot because you don't need maximum res on your shield now. Because it's all covered by the Ruby Flask and Pure to Fire, so you can run whatever you want. And you don't need res on your gear. So it frees up the suffixes for your gear. So there's a lot of benefits, I suppose, to this setup. It's mostly gearing related. But you don't need it. So I don't know. I think, is it worth it? Yeah, if you have the currency. If you don't, then no. And yeah, you can come watch me stream. I am not selling any builds to you. I'm just playing the game for fun, really. And I will do all kinds of dumb shit or not do anything on stream because I don't feel like it. However, if you're any Fub Gun lovers out there, I've always kind of not liked that guy very much. I know that's a very unpopular opinion, I'm not sure. But to end the video, I'll let Rutu speak on it. I just found this wonderful clip. Where is it? It's titled Fub Gun Clickbait's a lot. Oh, this is clickbait too, by the way. Let's hear him. Am I allowed?
Number one thing to know, don't make outlandish claims.
Ha!
In this game, because it's actually like the game is very, very wide open. Even though you think you know, a lot of times you just don't know. Always keep an open mind. Yeah, I mean, like partially, like one of the reasons I have like any sort of like beef with Fub these days is because he always makes he'll do anything for views, right? And it's kind of like sometimes it just annoys the fuck out of me because like throughout the course of the league he'll say this is the best farming strat like 6 different times, right? And it's just like this is the best league starter, this is the best farming strat like 6 times without the course of the league. You know this to be true, right? And it's like, man, right? And it just because you don't know what the best farming strat is right now, you can't make these claims, right? You can say this is good, right? But he'll literally like make these outlandish claims, like Volcanic Fissure is the best league starter, like like this is the best farming strat. And it's just sometimes it's just really annoying. Even though he's my friend and I like him, he's like.
Right.
Yeah, and juicing is dead.
Okay, that's enough. I'm not here to... Yeah, I'm not anybody in Path of Exile. But I think Rutu nailed it. I felt the same way. Honestly, I thought it was a relief. Well, I know a lot of people don't like him, but I mean, it's good to... Whatever. One man on left did say something that resonated with me a lot. He said, I'll never forget this. popularity doesn't mean good. It just means it's not bad. The guy's a genius. I don't have to tell you. Anyway, that's it, and thank you for watching. Conclusion is, I like the AGA setup. It's very cost effective. You can do a lot of stuff with it. If you want mirror tier stuff, I don't know, you gotta watch someone else. Ask other people. You have a lot of currency. I think Armor Stacker is great. I don't think Sublime Vision is worth it, but I want to play with it because I can. And follow One Mana Left, please. And please don't follow Fub Gun. That's all. That's it.